Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Yesterday, the MLB All-Star rosters were announced. So in this video, I'm going to take a look at who has been the most obscure All-Star each season since 2010. Now, baseball is a sport where every team needs a representative in the All-Star game. Because of that, sometimes guys who aren't deserving make it, and you really don't hear from them much during their career. Not all these guys were only selected because their team only had one representative, but their career didn't necessarily blow up. You don't see them as a former All-Star if you look at their career numbers. So I'll get into it. Of course, some guys are more obscure than others. Some years had more choices than others. Start from 2010, and let's go Ty Wigington, who's somewhat under the radar, hit 169 homers in his career. In 2010, he hit 22 homers, 76 RBIs, 248 batting average, but did have a below OPS plus of 98 for his career. 2011, Gabby Sanchez, while with the Marlins, first baseman, hit 19 homers, 78 RBIs that year. Year previous also hit 19 homers and 85 RBIs, but for his career just had 61 homers and 266 RBIs over 7 seasons. 2012, Brian LaHare with the Cubs. In 2012, LaHare batted 259, 16 home runs. Amazingly, LaHare never played in a major league game after that 2012 season, so his last season in the majors at the age of 29 was an All-Star. 2013, Dominic Brown, who had an awesome first half of the season overall, batted 272, 27 homers in 2013 for the Phillies. The following year, just 235, 10, just 228 with 5 homers in 2015, and never appeared in the majors after that. 2014, let's go starting pitcher Alfredo Simon. And I should have mentioned that I'm not naming relief pitchers in here because pretty much every season I could have named a somewhat obscure relief pitcher. So these are all guys who aren't relief pitchers. But Alfredo Simon in 2014 went 15 and 10 with a 3.44 ERA. The following season, he won 13 games but had over a 5 ERA. And for his career, went 47 and 47, 4.56 ERA. 2015, not many choices this year. I'll go Joe Panic with the Giants. Now, Panic batted over 300 each of his first 2 seasons in the majors. 2014 was 6th in NL Rookie of the Year voting. 2016 didn't win the Gold Glove, but really didn't do much after 2017. For his career, just 42 homers and a 5.4 WAR according to Baseball Reference. 2016, Michael Saunders, while with the Blue Jays. Saunders showed some pop in earlier seasons with the Mariners, had a 19 homer season 2012. 2016, he had 24 homers while with the Blue Jays. The following season, just hit 6 with a 202 batting average and never appeared in the big leagues after that. 2017, Zach Cozart, then with the Cincinnati Reds. Cozart batted 297 with 24 homers and a 933 OPS, easily career best, as he never had more than 16 homers or 63 RBIs in any other season. Last appeared in 2019 in the big leagues. 2018, Mike Fultonavich. Fultonavich was awesome that year. 13 and 10, 2.85 ERA, finishing 8th in NL Cy Young voting. Year after, 8 and 6, 4.54 ERA. Got rocked in his 1 star in 2020. Got rocked in 2021 in 24 starts, 5.44 ERA. Hasn't appeared in the majors since. 2019, we're going to go with David Dahl with the Colorado Rockies. Dahl batted 302 with 15 homers that season. The following year, shortened COVID season, 24 games, just batted 183 without a homer. 2021, 205 at bats, 210 batting average, 4 home runs. He's 1 for 9 with the Padres this season. 2020 did not have an All-Star game due to COVID. So 2021, another tough one. I'll go Adam Frazier. Frazier hit the ball really well with Pittsburgh, struggled a bit more after getting traded to San Diego, but still hit 305 for the season. Last year with the Mariners, hit just 238. This year for the upstart Orioles, he's just batting 226. 2022 starting pitcher Paul Blackburn with the Athletics. Blackburn that season went 7-6 with a 4.28 ERA in 21 starts, but for his career, 14 and 18, 5.02 ERA, 58 games, 55 starts, and this year I'll go with Brent Rooker. Rooker had a marvelous April, like absolutely unbelievable, but really hasn't been heard from much since. I mean, still has a 132 OPS plus, but largely due to that April 243, 14 homers on the season. Prior to that, he was a -1 WAR according to Baseball Reference going into this season. So there you have it, the most obscure All-Star that's not a relief pitcher in Major League Baseball each year since 2010, minus 2020 when there was no All-Star game. Let me know your thoughts. Do you remember any of these guys appearing in the All-Star game? Can you think of other obscure All-Stars? Maybe I'll do a 1990 to 1999 one, seeing how this video does. But I enjoyed it, and I actually have a series called Forgotten Athlete Friday, where I take a look at athletes who may have been forgotten since years have gone by, since their playing careers ended. And sometimes these obscure lists are guys that are forgotten, but they did make it to the big leagues. They deserve some credit. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.